Happy holidays and welcome to Greendot.
Para español, marque el número dos.
Please enter your 16-digit number now. If you do not know your account number, please enter your social security number now. To report a card lost, stolen, or never received, please hold while we access your card information. Please enter the last four digits of your social security number. Your available balance is $48. Holidays are busy, and you may experience longer than usual wait times. Get balance and other card info faster using our mobile app or going online. It's easy and available 24/7. Balance, recent direct deposits, transactions, and declined crypto information. Press 1. To report a card lost, stolen, or if you are calling to report a card lost or stolen, press 1. If you have not yet received your card, press 2. This option is only for reporting your card lost and stolen. Continuing with this option will block your card and reissue you a new one. Please note you will not have access to your funds until the new card arrives. To continue with this process and block your card, press 1 now. Please enter your 5-digit zip code now. Please enter the primary cardholder's 6-digit birth date. For example, if you were born on... That was an invalid entry. Please enter the primary cardholder's 6-digit birth date. For example, to send you a replacement card, we will need to confirm your mailing address. Please enter the numeric portion of your street address now. To confirm, you entered 5841. If this is correct, press 1. Otherwise, press 2. Please enter the numeric portion of your street address now. To confirm, you entered 666. If this is correct, press 1. Please enter your 5-digit zip code. To confirm, you entered 89142. If this is correct, press 1. To complete the reissue process, we need to connect you to a specialist. Please inform the specialist you need to update your address. Please hold while we transfer you to a customer care specialist. Because we value your feedback, please hold at the end of the call for a quick survey. All calls may be monitored and recorded.
Los Angeles Department. My name is Fred, one of the account supervisor.
Oh, hi, Fred. Is that FRED?
Yes, yes, sir. Can you please verify your full name?
Sure. My name is Leo Kono.
What is the last four digit of your social security number?
4525.
How about your date of birth?
My date of birth is 04/24/1966. Hey, by the way, I'm a musician and I'm a singer, and I have a very keen ear for audio and WAV files, and your voice sounds exactly like the customer service guy that I spoke to for Cricket Wireless prepaid. Do you also work for Cricket Wireless prepaid? Because your voice sounds like almost exactly the same.
No, sir. We are working at a Greendot bank.
Okay, because you sound like Sam. I called a few months ago, 6 months ago, and this guy, Sam, picked up the phone, and you sound exactly like Sam from the prepaid service in Manila. Are you located in Manila?
Teacher? Yes, sir.
Does your company service other clients besides Greendot? Do you service Cricket Wireless prepaid, Sprint Wireless prepaid, Microsoft, Google, Samsung, uh, Facebook. Do you also service like all these other companies at the same time, the same customer center call
No, sir,
room?
we serve Greendot then, sir.
Okay. All right. So then, I filed a dispute on the 22nd, and I faxed it in, and I'm supposed to get an answer, and I would like a status on the dispute, and I have a case number, and the answer was supposed to be given within 7 days, and it's now December 1st, which is past November 29th. So 22 plus 7 is 29. So 30 and
Let
1,
me
so it's
check,
2 days
sir, and
after.
go to your account.
Huh?
Let me check and have a look to your account. But first, you have to verify, sir, the mobile phone number that you have put on file, and the as well as the complete address on file.
All right, Sam. So my phone number is 949-501-9725, and my address is 5841 East Charleston Boulevard, 230-165, Las Vegas, Nevada 89142. Sam.
Thank you very much, sir. And what is the case number of your dispute?
The case number. Well, do you have the case number handy in front of your computer screen? Because you have a CRM, right? Customer Relationship Management software. So doesn't it show you the case number? Because I've
One
already,
moment.
I've
I can
already
check.
identified who I am, and you just verified all of my credentials. I gave you like 6 or 7 pieces of
I can check the
authorization
case
information
number,
for your
sir.
authentication of my credentials, huh?
Let me check the case number, sir,
No,
on file.
okay. You know what? I'll give you the case number, so it won't take you long. Hold on. Okay, the case number is 201 077 051.
Okay, a moment. Let me double check here.
No problem, sir.
Okay. Hello. Yes, Mr. Connell.
Yes.
Upon checking here on this case number, sir, uh, the investigation about this dispute case is on progress right now, sir. And the initial outcome of the investigation, it will come according to the system to the record. The initial investigation will come out on no, one moment. Let me double check, sir, the record here. May I put this phone call on hold, sir, for a minute or two to check my file?
Well, could I just say one thing,
Here.
Sam, before you hold on?
Yes, okay.
But first of all, like, don't hang
Go
up on
ahead.
me because I know your name, you know, and I'll report you to the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau and the Federal Communications Commission if you hang up. Because I was speaking to
No, I
Joan.
will not.
I was,
I will not do that, sir.
I was speaking to Joan before you, and I'm going to report Joan. So unless you want me to report you as well, please don't hang up. And also number two, you know, is that I spoke to Joan, and she said that I was supposed to get an answer by November 29th because there's 7 days maximum response time, you know. So I filed it on the 22nd, faxed it in. So 22 plus 7 is 29, and today is the 1st, which is 29, 30, and then December 1st. So this is like 2 days after the maximum amount of time that you have to respond. And you're supposed, I asked you also for a temporary credit. When I deal with normal credit cards like Chase Manhattan Bank credit card or Bank of America credit card, if anything is in dispute, they give you a temporary credit. So not only did you not give me a temporary credit, but now it's like 2 days after the deadline and you still haven't given me credit or temporary credit. That's it.
Okay, like I said, sir, I will not hang up on you. I just want to have a quick look on the file about your dispute case, and I've been needing a minute or two to check that on my end.
All right, no problem,
May I
Sam.
put this phone call on pause for a minute or two?
Sure, Sam.
Thank you. yes, sir. Upon
Yes.
checking here on the file, with regards on your dispute case,
Mhm.
okay, we have received the dispute case on the record, the letter last 21st of November. Okay,
Okay.
and it states for us it needs 7 to 9 business days, in fact.
Okay.
So it should be the complete resolution should come out today. But
Okay.
upon checking on the system,
But I'm sorry. Your name is not Sam. What is your name?
I'm sorry.
I thought your name was Sam because like you have like the same voice and you speak exactly the same from this guy that I spoke to like 6 months ago from Manila, Philippine car room. I think for like Sprint Wireless or Sprint Wireless prepaid or Cricket Wireless prepaid. But anyway, so if that's not you, what's your name?
I'm sorry.
I forgot your name. What's your
Mr.
name?
Connor. I'm sorry.
I forgot your name. Can you tell me what your name is?
My name is Fred, Mr. Connor, Fred.
Oh, Fred. Okay. All right. So Fred, do you understand how addition works? Like, you know, like what's 1 plus 1? Is it 2? And what's 1 plus 2 equals 3, right? That's arithmetic addition, right? So 21.
I'm having a hard time. I'm sorry, sir. I'm having a hard time to hear you.
Really?
Can you speak up, sir, or find a better reception, sir?
Okay, I'll speak up. Can you hear me now? So, you know, 21,
Okay.
21, you can hear me perfectly because there's a lot of people monitoring this conversation. So if you say that you cannot hear me and everybody else who's listening in can hear me, that means you're guilty of fraud. Okay, so don't tell me you can't hear me.
No.
Because
Sir,
I'll
it's
put
not,
this recording.
I
I will
understand.
put
I'm trying
the
to.
FBI will put this recording in front of a judge, and you'll be punished. Okay, so please don't tell me you can't hear me. You can hear me perfectly clearly. All right, it's a lie. So, Fred, Sam, whatever your name is, 1121 plus 7 is 1128. Okay, that's addition. Like 1 plus 7 is 8, right? So 1128. Today is 12/1st, which is 3 days after 1128. So you're supposed to give me my $20 back that you robbed from me. Okay, so I'm asking for an immediate temporary credit of $20 or a permanent credit of $20 immediately, since you're 3 days past due anyway. Go ahead, Fred.
Hello, see, as what I'm saying, Mr. Connor. Okay, I checked the file here with regards on your dispute case, or with the number 201077705. Okay, and I check on file that the letter that you have sent was received on our end last November 21st.
Now you're repeating yourself like a
And
parrot. Do you know what a parrot is? It's a bird that repeats itself.
I'm sorry?
You're repeating yourself.
Sir,
Like a
I'm trying
parrot.
to explain you here about the status
But
of
don't
your
repeat
dispute
yourself.
case.
You already told me this like 3 times. I want my
Because
money.
you have cut
Give me
me
my
out,
money.
You have to cut
Give me
me
my
out on
$20.
last time.
I'm broke. I need my $20. Give me my money.
Sure. The investigation is still on progress. It depends on the investigation when you will get the money, sir. It depends on the investigation, the outcome of the investigation, how the transaction is made on your account. And
So
like I said,
why don't you give me a
the investigation
why don't
is
you
still
be
going
why don't you be like Chase or Bank of America and give me a
Mr.
temporary
Connor?
credit?
Mr. Connor, the investigation is going on that since we received that on last 21st, okay, the letter. And according to that, when on the file, it needs 7 business days. It was today to outcome the initial investigation. So, but until this time, it's still not yet, the investigation is still not yet put on the file. So let's see and check within the day about the outcome of the investigation, Mr. Connor.
Okay, let me just say one thing, Fred, all right? Look, like, you know, like, I'm a busy man, you know. I barely have time to make a phone call to talk to you, you know. I called and I spoke to Joan. I was on the phone with her for like a half hour. After all that, she hangs up the phone on me. Now I'm on the phone with you for like another half hour. I just wasted I wasted an hour of my time trying to get $20 that you robbed from me back, you know. And now and not only that, but like I asked you if you know addition arithmetic in mathematics, you know. Can you tell me what 2 plus 7 is? What's 1 plus 7? Because 21 plus 7, what is 21 plus 7? Please answer that question. If you know addition, if you know mathematics, and if you know addition, and if you know arithmetic, what is Fred, I'm asking you a question. What is 21 plus 7? Please answer that
question, sir. 21/7. What is the question?
The question, no, Fred, no. Fred, the question is, what is 21 plus 7?
21 plus 7 is, it should be on 28.
Exactly. 21 plus 7 is 28. Out of your own mouth, you said 28, right? What's today's date?
I understand what
11/28, 11/29, 11/30, 12/1. It's past due. Give me my money.
Sir, do you understand 7 business days?
Right.
That is not included Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, so in that case, 21 plus 7, what was yesterday's date? Mr. Fred, what was yesterday's date?
I'm listening.
Yesterday was 11:30, right? So 21 plus 7
yes,
is
sir.
21 plus 7 is 28. So you had 29 and 30.
Not 29 plus 7, sir. It is 7 business days we need.
Right.
And I told you Saturday and Sunday was not counted. It's not included on 7 business days.
Okay, so you know what? Instead of like,
I understand that you said
you know what, Fred?
plus 7 is
But you know what?
but
you know what, Fred? Like I'm on the phone with you for an hour, and then like 2 weeks ago, I was on the phone with you for an hour, and it feels like I have to go to the dentist and get my teeth pulled just to get my $20 back. You know? Now I have to call you like next week and beg you for another hour to get my money. This is ridiculous. I mean, if I call Chase Bank or if I call Bank of America, they give me a temporary credit. Why don't you give me a temporary credit for $20?
Mr. Connor, everything has the process, sir.
All right.
Every transaction
or
every case,
Mr. Fred,
there is a process.
Mr. Fred, I am very unsatisfied with this result because I am poor as hell because I'm being cheated by the United States government. I'm being cheated by welfare workers. I'm being cheated by unemployment insurance workers. I'm being cheated by the United States IRS. Everybody's cheating me, and now Greendot is cheating me. And for that reason, I am homeless, I'm broke, and you robbed my $20. And for that reason, I'm going to call the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau, the CFPB, and I'm going to call the FCC and the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, and I'm going to report you, Greendot, for robbing my money because it's past due, and you won't give me a temporary credit, and you're robbing my money.
Sir, like I said, I understand you said, and I know that you understand that every case, there is a process.
Right.
Everything, there is a process.
You know, can I speak to your supervisor?
We have to follow the process, sir.
All right. In that case,
and you know I understand.
Fred,
and I know that you understand that every case, there is a process.
Fred, talking to you is like talking to you is like talking to a bird in the Philippines. It's like talking to a parrot in the Philippines. So can I speak to your supervisor? I don't want to talk to a parrot. Please put your supervisor on.
Just hold on a moment, Mr. Connor. Let me try to catch up the supervisor line here on my end.
Okay.
I need to put this phone call on hold for a minute or two.
All right. Yes. Hi. Yes. My name is Leo Kono. What is your name? Regine. Okay. Regine, where are you located? Okay. And like, does your what company do you work for? What's the name of your call center company? Because according to the rules of the Internal Revenue Service, you're supposed to provide your name, your address, and your fax number. Like I used to be an owner of an S corp and an LLC and a C corp in New Jersey, and I know the rules of IRS corporation laws, and they say that if you are a corporation and you do business with the United States of America, and if somebody asks you, you have to tell them what the name of your company is, your address, and your fax number, and you're not providing that to me, so you're breaking IRS rules. Do you have like a corporation name? Okay, so like if I want to sue you, like who do I sue? Like if I, like because like you're not providing me with a temporary credit, and I filed a dispute on the 21st. You have 7 days to respond. 21 plus 7 in arithmetic addition, American addition, American arithmetic. 21 plus 7 is 28. So 29.30, that's 2 days, and I still don't have my $20. So I'm asking for a temporary credit or a permanent credit of $20, and you're not providing this, so I want to sue you. Okay. Okay. My best callback number is 949-501-9725. You can call me anytime during West Coast America, West Coast United States Pacific Daylight Time, PDT. So Pacific Daylight Time on the West Coast, anytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. But what's your name again? Okay, Regine. Here's the deal. Like, I called once before, like last week, to try to get my money. I was on the phone for an hour. I called today, and it's like 2 or 3 days past your respond due date, and I still don't have my money. And I spent an hour. So I just spent 2 hours of my time. This is like pain and suffering that I have to like go through this pain and suffering in order to get my $20 that you robbed from me. I'm just trying to get my money back. You stole it from me, right? So I'm trying to get my money back, and I already spent 2 hours trying to get my money back, which is pain and suffering. And also on top of that, now you're gonna say gonna have somebody call me back. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what you're gonna do, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do because you're cheating me out of my $20. And here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, if I don't get a call by your supervisor or by the corporate department by next Friday, whatever the date may be, I'm going to file a report with the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau, that's a CFPB. I'm going to file a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission, that's the FTC, and with the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC. And I'm also going to do a whistleblower on you to the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, because obviously you're embezzling and you're making money off of cheating people, and you're not paying taxes on the money that you make by cheating people. So if you're earning an income by cheating people, you have to pay taxes on the money that you cheat. So I'll also report you to the IRS as a whistleblower. So I'm going to report you to 4 or 5 different federal agencies unless I get a phone call on Friday or unless you give me my $20 back. Because you're cheating me out of $20, and this is war. If you want to steal $20 from me, you're going to war with me. So you want to go to war or you want to give me my money back?
Mr. Connell, what I can see here is that there is already a dispute case being filed, and currently it's being court of progress. It's just the case has been extended, sir, because we need more time to investigate the
Right, but you know, like the fact that you're investigating, but Regine, the fact that you're investigating and the fact that you need supplemental and extra time is your problem. You should give me a temporary credit. It's only 20. I mean, like, are you that hard up that you can't provide $20? I mean, and is your company that much in destitute that you can't even provide a $20 credit? Are you that hard up? Give me the $20.
I understand, sir, that you would like to get your funds back for us to provide you a credit on your account. But it's not possible for us to do that, sir. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, you're so sorry, and I'll be so sorry on Friday unless I get a phone call back because I'm going to report you to the CFPB, FTC, FCC, CFPB, I said, which is like the policeman for credit cards. It's called the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau. I'll file a report with them, and I'll report Regine, Joan, and Fred, Sam, who calls himself Fred, and I'll report the entire this. And I'll also call the IRS, and I'll report you to the IRS for not providing your company name, and for not paying taxes on the money that you cheat people out of. So you want to play ball? Let's play ball. I better get my $20 or a phone call by Friday. Conversation's over. Is that right?
Yes, Mr. Connell. You don't have to worry. I already completed your account properly of all the information that you're telling me. And definitely, sir, we do respect your decision or your future action. Nothing to worry about because I've already created a number for you from our corporate office about this matter.
Okay. And Regine, in case I don't get a phone call, please provide me with the name of your attorney so I can serve you with a complaint summons. I can serve you to come to court and answer the complaint in the United States Federal Court in Las Vegas, Nevada. Okay, so please give me please give me the name and address of your attorney so that I can serve you.
Sir, we don't have invisibility, and that's the main reason why I set up a callback from our corporate office. If you would like, you can ask them, sir, directly.
Yeah, if you would like to provide their information, I will contact them directly.
No, sir. As soon as they call you, you can ask them the information.
Okay. But
Like,
you know, you are violating the rules of the IRS because you're supposed to give me your company name and phone number. It's the rules of the IRS.
Mr. Connor, it's not that I don't want to give it to you.
Well,
I'm
you're breaking
allowed to
IRS
the
rules.
corporate. If you're asking for the corporate phone number, then we don't have any visibility, and right now they're closed because it's Saturday.
Okay, well, you know, like 27, like I don't know if you know how to do math in the Philippines, but in America we know how to do mathematics. We know how to do addition, and anybody that goes to high school or elementary school in the United States of America knows that 21 plus 7 is 28, and then you have 29, 30, and then 1, so like you're 3 days past due. Everybody in America knows that, but maybe you guys in the Philippines don't go to school. I don't know.
Well, definitely here on our end, we all know that, sir. And that's why we're here to provide information about your account and about your concern and your dispute. And like what I've said, your dispute case is work in progress. That's the status of the case. It's just that it was extended because we need more time.
Right. So I understand that you need more time, but that's not my problem. That's your problem. So why don't you give me a temporary credit for $20 then?
In order to answer that question, we don't have any way to provide or apply a credit.
You can't give me a provisional credit for $20?
No, sir.
Well, I'm going to take this up with the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau then. And I'm also going to report you to the IRS for cheating Americans out of money and not paying taxes on the money that you cheat as revenue.
Yes, sir. We respect your future action, Mr. Connell. Is there anything else that I can assist you with?
No, just that you can provide to me the name of your company, your telephone number, and your fax number and your address, and the name of your attorney so I can sue you. And number 2, that you give me my $20 back. And number 3, that you get your guy to call me from the corporate office.
Mr. Connell, if I can
By the way, like my name is not Coño. My name is Kono. Like I'm not Spanish. I know that you speak Spanish in the Philippines, and Coño might mean something to you. I think Coño is a word in Spanish, but I'm not from Spanish. I'm from America, United States of America. My name is Kono, not Coño.
No, sir, I never said conyo. I said conyo. I
Oh,
really did not
it
pronounce
sounds like
it in
Coño.
Spanish, by the way.
No, my last name is Kono, not Coño.
Alright. Yes, sir, I'm so sorry about it if that was the, or if that was the heard earlier. So, if there's something else as well aside from this, I appreciate your time, sir, and you have a great day.
Okay, well, Regine, I also do not appreciate your time, and I hope you have a pen to write down everything I told you. Maybe you'll need two pens.
Yes, sir.
Okay, bye bye.
Sabotage my Wi-Fi! 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 Sabotage my ride! Cricket Wireless, Time Warner Spectrum, Cablevision Optimum, Samsung, Google, Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile, bandwidth throttling, identity phishing, sabotage my Wi-Fi, sabotage my Wi-Fi, sabotage my Wi-Fi, sabotage my ride. Why? It's my Wi-Fi. It's my Wi-Fi. My. It's my Wi-Fi. Sabotage my Wi-Fi. Sabotage my Wi-Fi. Sabotage my Wi-Fi. It's my Wi-Fi. I paid for it. Sabotage my Wi-Fi. Sabotage my Wi-Fi. Sabotage my Wi-Fi. Sabotage my ride. Hacking in my iPhone, hacking in my Android, changing all my passwords, changing all my settings, downloading movies, slowing down my internet, losing my composure, running out of patience, pulling all my hair out, tired of waiting, slowing down my internet, sabotage my Wi-Fi, sabotage my ride.